Delighted to have you on board. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We're going to play some hockey. You ready? We're in Germany for our game tonight between the Grizzlies and the Eagles. The Grizzlies offense, this is what they live and die with.
But they're going to die against this defensive team, Gary, if they don't manage the puck well. Offensive teams tend to be sloppy and overplay their game.
While it may be early in the season, each with fewer than 10 games played, that zero's right where they want it.
Don't you got to like it, Gary? I mean, this is a matchup that's made in perfect season heaven so far.
This game is underway, and for most fans watching, the expectation is we're going to see checking and defense.
Yeah, you got to love a defensive struggle if you're going to bite your teeth into this game.
Has control. Move that puck on the stick, center ice area. Oh, mercy. Those are the shots that hurt, and open ice. I mean, he just got it. Easy save with a pad. Lies pushing and shoving in front of the netminder. It's a 2-2. Kelly. What a shot was put on right there. That puck carrier really got leveled. July. In the zone. To Brower. Smith to Jacobson. Up the wing side to Jacobson. Not a good scoring chance. That's a tough angle to score from. Defensive effort to keep the opposing player from being able to do anything on the ice, but this hit, he did.
Yeah, he always goes out there and he hunts pucks, but he also hunts bodies. Great contact for this guy.
Both of these teams off to really fine starts.
Yeah, and you know what? They both deserve to be there. There are a lot of things I'm going to closely watch in this game, especially who is going to remain undefeated.
Nielsen. Good coverage. He's going to move this puck to Wojcicki. There's a wrist shot. Makes the bad save. Got that one covered. That'll get a whistle and a face-off. Over 9 minutes gone in the first period. No score in this one. Tied him up in the face-off, left the puck for his winger. Back. Offensive rush. 3-on-2. To Jacobson. Carrying the puck on the side this time. Needs a little help in the middle. Chance from in tight. Bad save. To Chipchura. Off the wing, back into the middle to Asher. Hard work up against the wall. Nice touch on the long pass rink wide. To Johnson. To Asher. To Tutu. To Johnson. Finds it on his stick again. Not a lot on that shot, and you can see. And he scores! Well, you get rid of it in a hurry. Defense can't react, and they couldn't there.
I don't know, Gary. It looked like he was in decent position, and this shot still beat him low to the glove side.
The Eagles' goal comes at a period where it's been tough to put it to the back of the net.
Yeah, but we got 2 periods plus left to play, so I don't think this score will hold up.
Face-off is tied up. He's leaving it there for a little help. This feather into the opposite side. Needs to move it. Controls offensively. On the blue line, gets rid of that thing. That's knocked it away. Chance to score. He's got it. Tough area to get control. Scoring chance. Nice pass. Kick save and a good scoring opportunity. On the charge. 3-on-2. Off to the side of the net. Not a very good angle. Got that one covered. Face-off coming. Lies got the moves on a chance that he had to score. He's going to be wondering how that did not go in. Closing in on the final moments of the first period. Isham's goal, the only one up on the board, 1-0. Winger moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the faceoff. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. Closing in on the final moments of this first period. To Petra. Checks him with a poke check. It's an easy pad save. Neutral zone wing side. Takes that shot from a long way up and got it off quickly. First period is over. Little offense involved there. After 1-0. Well, that was a period of domination on the ice field.
We're talking about almost running the other team out of the building here.
And the goal that right now is the difference maker in this one as we head to our break. Underway here in the second period. Good pass off that wing goes to Petra. To Johnson. Johnson. Nice quick snap. Moves that out of the front. Oh, what a shot! Scores! Shot taken, and a goal scored. That's a pretty goal.
Accuracy counts for a bunch from the shooter's standpoint. The goalie must have liked this one. It just beat him inside the post.
That last goal has increased the lead. The question is whether or not they back off so much they don't maintain it.
Well, I think it'll depend on this. Can the team with the lead be solid enough defensively to hold it? They don't need any more goals.
Feathers it into the corner. Nice work. Nice use of the stick. Jacobson loses possession. Dangerous territory. Goes to center ice to Malone. He'll lug that up the wing as he gets to center ice. Chichu to Richards. Gets some ground on that one. 2-on-2 on the rush. Great chance. Here he goes. Nothing to shoot at. Good play to hold that in the zone. Bad save. Richards. To Richards. Tremendous stick handling. Score! And that one makes it 3 unanswered goals. Richards' goal is a backhander. That's why you practice those. You never know when you might need it.
There's 24 square feet of opening that a goalie has to cover, and this shot just inside the post.
We spend a lot of time talking about the next goal. Well, that one that was just scored may have been that next goal.
Yeah, just about put them away. I mean, maybe these other guys need a fight. They need something to change the momentum because they've got nothing going for them.
Boy, there's a hit on the ice you're going to want to watch again. That's a tremendous collision. He levels one big hit, but he's going to need more. He's not had a lot of that in this game, and his team needs it just to get going. The Eagles' chances piling up here because they're getting that puck down low.
Gary, no question they're able to gain access to the high-priced real estate right in the slot. One thing that's hard to defend against is skill. You need skill to pass, and these passing plays are starting to add up.
To Aisha, to Chipchura. Through center ice to Petra. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Blocks that one with a pad. Needs to move it. Peterson. To Live. What a heavy chance. Carries that up the wing. Malone to Bailey. To Smith. to Bailey. Across the ice to the corner. Loose puck and he gains control of it. To Brower. 2-on-2 the other way. Quick shot from a long way out. In tight save. Shot. Blocker save. To Marshall. To Brower. There's a point man looking for a little room. Ripped it. Nice glove save and a shot that came at a good opportunity. Madsen's defensive effort, not good.
No, it's a mental mistake. You got to know where you are. You especially have to know where your defensive assignment guy is.
The Grizzlies have possession off the draw on their own end. To Kelly. To Tutu. Scores! A 2-goal night. Maybe there's more in him. That puck was sent to the back of the net. Usually in that high zone area, somebody's on you, but he was left alone.
Gary, he looked like he was set up right, but I'm wondering now if his blocker wasn't a little low on this shot.
Johnson. Offensive strategy here. Find a way to go with it up the middle. The offensive guns have all come from one end of the ice. 4-zip after 2. And if they continue to play the way they have so far in this game, they're going to walk on this one.
Exactly. All they have to do is follow the script that they've been following so far.
Nelson's effort in net tonight just is not there. It's not working. We'll see if that changes after our break. Third period underway as the face-off takes place. Long shot, but he got rid of it in a hurry. To Cooper. Alive. He'll carry the puck up the wing this time. Out of the glove. The Eagles' ability to gain a distinct advantage, at least in one aspect of this game, is pretty obvious.
And Gary, hitting is always part of a game plan. You've got to be razor sharp, emotionally prepared to deliver, and these guys are.
Under 2 minutes gone in the third. Aship's goal makes this a substantial differential. The Eagles win the draw in their zone. Good pass right there to Richards. Nice pass out all the way to the point. And the whistle will come as that puck's going over the glass. Souvenir right there. There's an offensive effort. Somehow gets denied, Bill. What a great deflection, but an even better save.
Wow, what game would be complete, Gary, without a little bit of drama from the goaltender flashing leather with the hand on that save.
They've got the puck in the offensive zone. They win the draw. Hustle that one out of the front of the net. That puck is under his back. That's a save. Cooper's efforts in the score! You gotta be a sniper sometimes if you're lucky enough to have that talent. That's a exactly what happened there. That's a goal.
Here, this goalie tried to take away all of the net, but he did not cover up high to the stick side.
With that goal scored at the start of the third period, the offense, which we saw working so well early in the game, continued.
Again, if there was any chance, or at least any thought the other team had of getting back into the game, they can forget about it.
Quick shot. Good blocker save. Shot, scores! And he's got a 2-goal night as he puts it up on the board. Richard's shot from down low goes in. That's a pretty backhand effort.
Gary, this is a pretty good shot. I mean, the goalie knew that it was coming to his glove side. Probably didn't know it was going to be high or low. If he guessed wrong. It was a low shot.
His team came in ready to roll, and once they started, they've been unstoppable.
Yeah, it's going to be a happy time in the locker room for this visiting team.
Off that face-off, tied up the D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. Takes that up the wing through the neutral zone. Bailey. Trying to get that puck out against the boards. Johnson. Up the middle to Asher. Off the wing, back into the middle to Petra. To Johnson. 2-on-2 the other way. Tough angle on that shot. Tough to score on that one. The Eagles' puck possession play right now is gonna cost them.
You can't win this way. You can't win making this many mistakes.
This is about intimidation. Look at the hit he put on.
Oh, man. He threw him into the wash cycle, then it was the rinse, and then he finished him off in the spin cycle.
That puck's going to be moved by the winger after he tied him up with a draw. Makes the save and controls that. Working to move it. Breaks that up with a good defensive play. Needs to clear the zone. To Brower. There's an offensive opportunity. One-timer chance to score denied. Beautiful save, a couple in a row. Nice defense in his own end. Moves that up ice in a hurry. Chichu. To Marshall. To Brower. To Richards. He's had a couple of goals in this game. That's why they've got that big lead going. There's a chance he'd like to have back. Did everything right offensively with that shot, Bill, and still doesn't get anything to show on the board. Ashev's efforts in the face-off dot. Wow, what a job he has done. That's one of the reasons they're up. Carries that in. Bailey. To Cooper. Into the middle to Chipchura. Intercepts that one. To Jacobson. To Cooper. Kelly's got the puck but tight. He'd like to forget the whole thing.
No, long night for him. I mean, every time he has stepped on the ice, it seems as if he's become a minus player.
2-on-2 in the rush. Here's a chance to move behind the net now. Save with a pad. There's a battle against the boards. Gives himself a chance. Hard shot. Somebody short-handed here, so we'll get this call. The Eagles PK will go to work. 2 minutes. Goaltender interference.
And it's a fine line. You want to get as close to the goalie to screen him as you can. You just don't want to interfere with him.
The Eagles' opportunity to kill one off. Here it is. This is the first time they've had a chance to work tonight. The Grizzlies got control in the offensive zone off that draw. Puts that off the blocker. Big battle along the boards. 2-2 to Johnson. Here's a chance to clear. And they've got to regroup. He clears the zone. Needs to move it. 2-2's effort tonight has paid off for him and for his team.
Yeah, the coaches love the guys that are pluses, and that's this guy.
To Bailey. He'll lug that in. Quick shot. And we're almost done. Here's the third period's concluding, and Wow, is this game gone one way? Alone. To Smith. In with speed. Goalie will get that one covered. Richards' performance tonight, it is the difference maker in this game. They're on the way to a win.
Gary, without a doubt, he is the guy that is most responsible for the lead that they have.
Hoping someone comes in to pick it up. He ties up the man on the draw. Big time wrist shot. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. In his own end, the goaltender's going to pick this one up and play it. See if he can lug this out to Bailey. To Kelly. To Malone. To Smith. There's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. Good effort by the short-handed unit as they move it out of the zone. That's the conclusion. This game is over. The Eagles' victory in this game sets them up now for the playoffs.
Yeah, they did a lot of things right. They wanted momentum before the playoff round begins, and they've got it.
Well, we got a minute. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights of this game tonight. And that's it. Our game over. For Bill Clement and EA Sports, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks for being with us, and a pleasant good evening.